We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Eugenio Suarez, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Brett Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball one. In his career against Brett Anderson, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Senzel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's over, 2-1. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So a fine play there for the first down. Throw won't get him.
That is fourth. The first baseman, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Standing in, Christian Yelich, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
This is flared out towards second. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
Stepping into the box, Mark Payton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yelich on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball 3.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
2 out here and a runner at second. He loses him on ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Luis Castillo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. High pop-up. Braun waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Keston Hiura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike. Hey.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Narvaez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 11. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
3
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Navarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
First and second now, one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First delivery to him on the way. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Comes set and the 0-1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Brett Anderson. Strike one to start the at-bat. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's set. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
0-2. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
A check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Third inning, no score to this point. Three and one now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Under it is Kane, and there are two away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. In there, 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Bases are empty here with two men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
Ready with the
From
first
Mexico,
pitch. Here it comes.
Kane.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Standing in now, Eric Sogard. Pitch out, nothing doing. Kane on at first, nobody out. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
None out, runners at first and second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman. Gets there. You're up.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Senzel backing up on it. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 33 on the year, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
If you want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The
To
bat.
the plate now, Omar Narvaez.
Omar.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Count now a ball and a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next from Milwaukee.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Popped him up. Castellanos in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
That's inside. 2-0. The pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. His first home run of the season, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The first baseman,
Stepping in
number
now,
8,
Ryan Braun.
Ryan.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Braun, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2 and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 5 and the Reds nothing. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Brett Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bounce to first. Castellanos is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming, here it is.
Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Sogard.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. A bare hand grab by Galvis. It's there. He got him. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder,
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Mark Payton.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale.
Kurt Casale.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Hey, shoot.
reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Sogard has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Cincinnati, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Philip Irvin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Philip Irvin.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Reds 1. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Jose De Leon.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The left fielder, Christian.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's out number 1.
Now back.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. De Leon has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Omar Narvaez will be next. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The pitch. Off-speed pitch, good for strike two.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2.
3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really
The
tough
right
pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey.
Navarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Payton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Nicholas Castellanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit to first. Reined in. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Brewers lead it 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The last at bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Braun is retired. 2 down now.
The pitcher, number
Stepping
25.
in, Brett Anderson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Line hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead this one, though, 5-1. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Mark Payton.
At the plate, Mark Payton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down here 5-1. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Suarez in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 5-1. Brent Suter will come on now, and can you believe it? This will be his 100th appearance of the season. That's got to be one tired arm. At the plate, Kurt Casale for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Casale.
Pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off this fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Number 4 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Digging in once again, Nick Senzel. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. His prior history in this matchup, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That evens it up 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-0 home. Senzel over at second. Moustakas on at first with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Reds strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Cincinnati, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Grounded to first. Taken in by Castellanos. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Stevenson has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Avisail Garcia will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Hey! Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Ryan Healy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone like that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Healy.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Fouled off. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in, Aristides Aquino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming, here it is. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a ninth inning collapse here. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Aquino stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Mark Payton, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two out with the man at first. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Cincinnati, good night.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Milwaukee led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Brett Anderson earns his 8th victory of the season. Luis Castillo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.